All right, how's it going, everybody? Jesse Montano out here at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee. As wrap up, second game of a two-game road trip. Going home with a split as they drop this one 5-1 to the Nashville Predators. Interesting game. I don't fully feel like 5-1 is completely indicative of the way the game was played, the way that the Avs played. And the overall competitiveness, I thought of the full 60 minutes. Jared Bednar and Devon Toews both, I thought, summed it up perfectly. The prevailing sentiment among those two who I spoke with, and then really just kind of the rest of the locker room was, first 40 minutes, good, hard, competitive game. I even said at one point, really good pace, kind of an intense atmosphere out there through the first 30 to, let's say, 38 minutes, right? And then the Avs go into the intermission, the second intermission, down 3-1, and you were kind of at least I was expecting that push, right? That big pushback from this kind of veteran Avs group, understands the moment, understands the significance. I was expecting them to come out with a really strong push and get themselves back in the game early and kind of have this slug it out, kind of race to the finish there with the Preds. Nashville dialed up the intensity, and it seemed like Jared Bednar said they got better going into the third. The Avs got worse. I thought that was exactly how it played out. Avs couldn't get back into it, and Nashville really kind of, give them credit. They've won 8 in a row now. They kind of surged into a playoff race here and are now kind of sitting comfortably in that second wild card spot. As we got some kids out here on the ice. So they're playing well, and Jared Bednar made sure to keep, commenting on that don't take anything away. There were things the Avs didn't do well in this game, no doubt about it. But the Nashville Predators played a really strong, really detail-oriented, committed hockey game. And I thought they were really, really good for the full 60. Cody Glass really, he hasn't had the year that he wanted, hasn't had the start to the career that a lot of people expected. Just 2 goals coming in today. Cody Glass walks out of here with 3 tonight, 5 total on the season, more than doubles his season production with his effort here today. And UC Saros was really good in net for the Preds. So again, not that there was nothing for the Avs to take out of this game. I thought there was a lot of positives. I thought they played really well through the first 40. But, look, Devon Toews said, felt like they got away from their structure. I can't help but wonder, okay, did falling behind 3-1 in that second period, suddenly having to play from behind a little bit, cause them to fall back into that mode that we've seen, at times this season, where freelancing is the word. That we keep hearing guys use of, hey, gripping the stick maybe a little bit too tight, gosh, we're behind. Guys start doing stuff that maybe is uncharacteristic for them, and it lands the group in more trouble. One other thing to note, Cale Makar didn't practice yesterday. It was a maintenance day. Had a couple shifts tonight where it looked like he was laboring a bit. Finished the game, played fine. We saw him in the locker room after, seemed fine. But just something to keep an eye on. So Avs dropped this one 5-1. Again, an empty netter. Cody Glass finishes, completes the hat trick to make it 5-1. That is the final. Like I said, don't feel like it's fully indicative of how the game played out. Give the Preds a lot of credit. Thought they played well. Avs are heading back home. 3-game homestand. It will not be me for the Avs game against Chicago. It'll be JJ Jerez. They're kind of running the show. And I'll be back at it with the group, with the Avs at practice and all that stuff starting the next day. So Avs heading back home, continue this kind of every other night rhythm here that Jared Bednar said he likes, but they'll be looking to bounce back again against the Hawks. They dropped this one 5-1 against the Nashville Predators.